Lego Buff Productions, here with another weekly update. And today I will be talking about my mock 2015 school, my studio, my mock contest, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Lego Buff Productions. So, in regards to my contest, it is now officially over. I have picked 3 winners, and I have contacted all 3 of them, so check your email. I have heard back from 2, so I'm just waiting to hear back from the 3rd place one, and then once I hear back from him, I will release a video announcing the winners and so on. However, if I do not hear back from him in about a week, I'll still release the video. Hopefully he'll see that video and check his email so he can reply back to me. Otherwise, there will be no 3rd place winner. So, I will show you, I don't actually have a real studio. I just call that my basement. It's not the full basement, it's just a little section I have off where I film my reviews and stuff, but we'll be making a new part since we're kind of cleaning out my basement, so I'll show at the end. In regards to school, I do have finals, not this coming week, but next week, so whatever you want to call that, next week, 2 weeks, I don't know, however you want to say that. I do have finals, so the videos might be, I'm going to try to get out 3 videos this week. However, I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Actually, it would be 4, 2 reviews, and so on. And that goes with 2015. Hopefully, you've seen my 2015 Welcome to 2015 Lego Buff Productions video. It is awesome. Check it out if you have not. You should have seen the little link at the bottom of this video. If you've not seen that already, it should come up 30 seconds in. But I do have a bunch of new videos coming, and that's why I put school there, because they may or may not be coming out this week. So the plan is or actually I'll explain this all in a separate video called the Lego YouTube News, which will hopefully be coming out next Saturday. Not this coming Saturday, that'll be a laugh, but the Saturday after that will hopefully be my first Lego YouTube News, because that'll be after finals, and I will have plenty of time to make videos then, so I'm going to pump out a bunch of videos. I have a 4-day weekend, not next week, but the weekend after that. Because that's after finals. So, if you don't see any videos this week, sorry about that. There will be a laugh and an update for sure on the weekend. Now, moving on to my mock. So, unfortunately, there hasn't been a huge amount of progress because it's Christmas break. I've done a ton of things with my family, that sort of thing. I've had a lot of schoolwork, or not a lot of schoolwork, but studying for finals. So, I haven't gotten too much done. I did go to the Lego store. You'll see that haul up on Thursday, hopefully. But basically I just got some more window pieces, so I finished off. That's what that final part will look like, except obviously there'll be more walls. Elevators will go up all the way, but just to give you a look at that, so that kind of looks pretty cool. I did make this custom Kashyyyk speeder. This is using every single piece in 2 Kashyyyk battle packs. So I did not leave any pieces out. All the pieces used in 2 Kashyyyk speeders, which are taken apart there, are used in this one. This is a lot larger version. This is more to scale. I think it doesn't look the best, but I made do with what I had. So if you want me to do a tutorial on that or just a showcase, a lot of people on Instagram wanted me to, so I think I might end up doing that. And this looks a lot different. The section that used to be right here is now taken down right there, and this is a bunch of snot. Snot is studs not on top. People have been asking me to do this for a while now throughout building this mock. They say, do use a snot area or whatever. So I finally decided that it's a lot better to put it there instead of using 2 layers of plates as I did for that. And right here, this is 2 layers of plates. However, from now on, it'll only be 1 layer, but I just wanted the bottom to be really strong. But snot is super strong anyway, so the problem with doing snot is it's really hard to make things come up like this. You see how these walls come up, because you have to use a bunch of these headlight bricks over here, these sort of bricks. If I can pick one up, there we go, like this. And you want to get them in the right color, and they can be pretty expensive when you buy a lot of them. So in this area, you just have 2 corporates, 1 here, and then there'll be 1 here. I did run out of 2x4s, which I thought was not possible, because this thing was almost all the way full of them, but that was before I used them for the whole bottom part right here. I used a ton there, some there, then I have a few over here, and then all of those. There are a ton there, if you can see them. It just goes all the way to a very large piece there. So I will end up finishing that all off. I will be going to the Lego store probably that weekend after finals when I pump out those videos. I will be going to the Lego store because I forgot to use this coupon when I did go for the free minifig that came with the calendar, so I have to get that. I was working on a little mountain. If you saw my Welcome to 2015 Lego Buff Productions, you'll have seen a little picture with some airborne troopers in front of this mountain. This is what the mountain will look like that's going on top of this level right here. So I haven't really built the mountain. I had all the pieces, but I've never used, I bought them recently, but I had not used them. So I just wanted to get the right technique down. Tell me guys what you think about that. I think it looks pretty awesome so far. Obviously it'll go all the way up and all the way across. I just wanted to see how that looked. So I just did a little experiment. And the other thing is my room is super messy. I've been moving things around. I've had a ton of little projects that I'm trying to finish up here. So after I make this video, I'm going to try to work some more. Again, this week I probably won't have really any progress because of finals, studying, and that sort of thing. But I'll see what I can get done. I am totally redoing that one shelf with the Winter Village. I had to move Helm's Deep over there, like I said. Gunships are kind of displaced right now. I took apart some speeders and just moving things around, trying to clean up that area and this area as well. And I still have all those sets to build, and those are the only boxes I have left to cut. So like I said, that's really all I did with the MOC this week. I did add, again, more window pieces. And I think that about does it. And now I will go show you what I'm talking about in regards to my new studio. Alright, so now we are down in my basement. And some of you may have seen this in some of my other videos. I kind of gave a glimpse, especially my brick film updates. I showed a bit of it. But this is where I set this new station up. This is where I will be filming my reviews now. I have 3 lights there, and then I have a new tripod I got with this special arm thing. The only thing that's different is this part where you can push record and zoom in and out on the tripod. But this is like my white area. It's just a white piece of fabric held up with this thing, and that is how that looks. And I will be doing my reviews in a little bit different style than I have in the past, so it'll be it will be a lot better, I think, than before. And then my basement is not normally this messy. I know it looks crazy right now, but we've been moving around a ton of things. We've been cleaning out some areas. There's like a back area kind of back there, but all that wood, there's a giant table here. My dad's really into trains and stuff. You can see trains over there, and so like model trains. So we had a giant table with a bunch of trains on it, but those were taken off, and it's been empty for a few years now. So we finally decided to take half of it down because we still need a little bit for storage. Eventually that will all go too. So now that we have this giant open, like this whole area was full of table, I had to take it all apart. But now, and then this stuff's all going to be put away. Most of it's like being sold right now on eBay. So now that we have this giant area, I will finally have some more room to set up my green screen. Before, when you saw, I had a few scenes in the 2015 video with the green screen. I had it set it up, or actually I set it up right there, but originally it was set up over there because that whole area used to be open. But again, all that stuff will be put away. So this whole area where all you see this stuff will all be open. So I have tons of room to set up the green screen again, and that will be for some new videos I have coming. Again, check out that video if you want more information on that. So, just for your information, this is a green screen. All it is a piece of fabric. A lot of people think green screens are super expensive and no one can afford them, but they're actually really affordable. All you need is this fabric, which I got in my editing software. And then you can get a professional background stand. This, I guess you can consider professional. It's not, this was relatively cheap, but you can take the cheaper way out if you're on a budget or if you don't really have a lot of money to spend. And this green screen has a PVC pipe stand. So we built a custom stand just using PVC pipe you can buy at any hardware store. And I'll eventually show it to you once it's all built up. Really simple, really cheap, easy way to set up a green screen. So if any of you want to make your own channel with a green screen, that's the easiest and cheapest way to do it. So that does it for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out my channel for some other awesome LEGO videos, and have a great day.